Hello, everybody. We're live. It's me and Bis on our Sunday stream.
No, it isn't.
What?
No, it isn't.
What?
It's you, Bis, and Bingus Bongus.
Alright, well, this was a nice stream, everybody. Goodbye. Thanks for
sorry.
watching.
I ruined it. I ruined it. I'm sorry.
Just kidding. Ash says first. You do seem to have been the first. Also, you were dark purple on your first message, and now you're light purple on subsequent messages. There you are.
Oh my god, I can't believe Sasha commented first.
She did not. Ash beat her.
On my screen, I can see it. Sasha says hi, and then
on
Ash
my
says
screen,
first.
Ash is first. On my screen, he comes first. I have to install Undertale.
Your screens. Are you fucking my entire ass right now?
I didn't have it installed.
Are you fucking...
I know I uninstalled a bunch of games to make space for something not too long ago. I didn't realize Undertale was one of them.
This is an incredible example
well, it
of
installed really fast. It's already ready.
You literally just did... This is a part
playing.
of a series, and you somehow didn't have the game.
Yeah, but because you always said that you didn't want to stream it ever again, so at the time when I uninstalled it, I was probably still under the impression you didn't ever want to return to this.
Well,
so,
I mean...
So there. Yeah.
I mean, I mostly just started to want to play Deltarune, and that's why
Uh-oh, I'm getting Discord notification sounds on the stream.
Uh-oh!
I've clicked on the window, Bis, so it's not making sounds, so you can stop spamming me. How do I turn on streamer mode? Why did it get turned off? Where's... Oh, streamer mode. Enabled. Okay, streamer mode is on. We're good.
Making fun of Bis so rude. I agree. Anybody who does that needs...
Am I gonna dye my hair IRL with your blue streak? I would like to, yes.
Blue streak. Blue streak? That's not what I meant to say. Blue streaks.
Okay, where's...
in a pie.
That's some, Here we go. This one could be Undertale. Press 2 or enter? Why would it be press 2? Oh, I think Undertale doesn't like game... Oh, wait, nope, it's good. I thought I was gonna have to do window capture.
It's a game maker game, so I'd be really fucked if it didn't like the thing big.
Okay. Looks like we are all good.
Oh shit, long ago 2 races ruled over of humans and monsters. One day, war broke out between the 2 races. Then you skip the rest, thanks.
Yeah, we don't need that.
I mean, it's been like several years since we last played this.
It hasn't been that long.
Oh, I feel nostalgic for Undertale.
I have no clue what we're doing at the moment, so I'm just gonna walk for now.
Well, you ran away from Undyne. And then I think you must have done the beginning of Metaton. Because he didn't appear. It is kind of awkward to go back to this game. We probably should have just started from the beginning, but oh well.
I'm not starting this game over again.
Oh, it's Vulcan. I love them.
I want to there we go. Updated status. Oh, I didn't know that we talked to Alphys already.
Oh yeah, we did.
That's what I was. That's where I was expecting us to start, actually.
Yeah, I expected that as well.
I didn't realize that we did that much. Busy with determination.
Anyway, I am now going to completely zone out from the game and talk about random bullshit.
Oh.
As is my plan. How's everybody doing tonight? Been watching a
Dude, the
series of
headphone was Animal
videos
Crossing.
that analyzes the level design of like Psychonauts, right?
Uh-huh.
And goes
Like
in
Psychonaut.
depth on and it goes in depth on how like even the subtleties of level design reflect the character you're in, right? In like really interesting ways. And it's kind of interesting because it's kind of nice to have a cast who all have baggage and trauma. Like all of them have baggage and trauma. Everybody in okay, in terms of like adults at least, everybody has like a history which is a burden to them in some way, and that kind of feels nice. I don't know, makes me feel. I don't know. I feel like maybe the idea that you can have like a load of cool characters and stuff, and acknowledge that all of them went through this sort of like messy past to become who they are now. It feels like nice and uplifting.
Interesting. This game does that thing where the first frame of the walking animation is the same one as the standing still animation, so you can just... Actually, that's only true for going to the right for some reason. Yeah, every other one it's fine. It's just here you can slide to the right.
Insert name of our character because I forgot what you called yourself in this.
Pickles.
Is magnetite. What?
Pickles.
You fucking called the kid Pickles?
Yeah.
What the fuck's wrong with you?
Yeah, oh, it's just pickle. No S, just pickle.
It's just pickle! It's fucking pickle!
Alpha seems like would have the same voice as that video with Ralsei. Hi, I'm Alpha.
I don't know if I agree with that.
It was just the way it was, because it literally said that. It was like, hi, I'm Alpha. Solve the puzzles on the right and left.
I think Alphys would have Cassie's Isabelle voice.
I don't remember that.
You don't fucking remember Cassie's Isabelle voice? I swear to God, I'm gonna come to your goddamn fucking house!
I'm afraid to do anything in this game now because I'm worried that I'm gonna mess it up and have to start the game over.
Okay, Elena, just don't do anything that's obviously a bad idea.
Okay. So I tried the puzzle. Okay. I don't remember this puzzle.
My coworkers won't even help? It's like they don't want to go to work?
I have to shoot
I like
through,
these puzzles. I think they're clever. It's like a nice concept.
Congratulations. Hey, did that count as killing something?
No, Elena. It did not count as killing something. It was an arrow on a screen,
But
Elena.
it looks exactly like everything else in the game.
No.
So...
Okay, you know what, Elena? I'm not listening to you talk anymore.
What? I literally couldn't tell! I was like, wait, was that bad?
What do you mean everything in the game looks like
Everything's all
simplistic
pixels! Everything's all
Elena,
simple pixel art.
Elena, I cannot believe you're this level of asleep and in a coma and drunk and high and on drugs while bleeding out his experience in the Benzes of one 5-year-old
Ruby Hexagon says, I can't believe you killed Arrow.
Working late on their Wednesday evening shift in a poorly ventilated office space. Oh, that's a pretty good comment. I'm sorry I had to do my bit over it.
I'll hack into the Hotland Laser database and take it out.
I think that Alphys would actually be like, I don't know, I like you're going for like a very chill voice, right?
Yeah.
I imagine that she'd be like have a jumpy voice, like she's trying to project a lot of enthusiasm. No, not like, yeah, it's the thing people do it. I'm fucking yeah, like that. Like a lot of enthusiasm, but like no composure.
Composer. Move the boxes to complete your mission.
Oh shit! It's fucking Undertale. Hello, Shan. Welcome to episode 2 million of Elena Plays Undertale.
I don't think it's that much. I have no recollection of this puzzle. This is interesting. I remember the puzzles with the flowers.
I love the cogs in the background because I can tell what trickery they're doing with them. It's like so obvious that I can't like. I like it when like tricks are obvious. I don't like it when things try to pretend they're not doing tricks.
Oh.
Things should just be like, this is our trick. Look at it, you
Undertale's trick.
mug. Shan says, I request Elena calling Papyrus.
How do you do that?
Go into your menu and go to your phone.
That's the cell, I presume.
Yeah.
Papyrus and Undyne. I heard you get to meet Metaton? I don't remember that, but apparently we did. Dude gives you bad vibes. I don't care about people just because they're popular. You're popular with me.
Wait, did we go to Undyne's house?
Yes! That's the last thing I remember doing. I didn't know that we did anything past that.
We did all that.
Yeah.
And I was here asleep
and Cassie
in a
was here
coma,
too.
not noticing. Cassie was here?
Yeah.
Papyrus is great. I love Papyrus.
Hey, it's kind of dark in here, isn't it? She's a master hacker.
Otherwise known as a macker.
Let me see, I gotta find out when's the last time we streamed this. And what part it was. YouTube.com/c/FlutterBug.
I love how with the like portraits we have on stream, you're like anti-aliased, but I'm aliased to fuck. I am a crisp little bitch.
Crispy Fairy.
Okay, crisp E makes it disgusting. You say crisp.
Crispy.
No!
Crunchy. Crusty.
Do not call me crusty. I will gouge out
Crispy,
your eyes and
crunchy
shove them up your ass.
apple bits.
This is a video game character come to life. You bet your bottom beehole.
Okay,
I'm the fucking New Game Plus
Undertale.
special edgy rival who you get to play as. when
So we
you beat in
first
the main
streamed
game.
Undertale 2 years ago. On March 7th, 2019.
Isn't it wild how my robot
Let's see,
husband
January, February,
can, like,
March, April. No, it was May
undulate up
7th,
and down.
2019. Excuse me.
can undulate up and down, but the hat stays in place? Isn't that wild?
Last stream was part 9 1 year ago. Oh my god, it's been a year. Last time we streamed it was October 18th, 2020. And now it's October 31st, 2021. That's how long it's been.
I'm not surprised, honestly.
Where's the Undertale playlist? Usually comes up.
Shannon
then-
requests
oh my
you
god.
call Papyrus.
Before that one, it had been another year. Last time we streamed it before that. Or, like, we did 2 streams last October. The last time before that was October 18th, 2019. So we've been playing this, like, in year-long intervals. That's bonkers, Biz. I can't believe how long this has been.
Well, let's get it over with then.
Cooking with a killer robot. I don't remember that graphic. Going to be making a cake. I watched a video last night about how boxed cakes are actually like not like bad or not like worse than scratch-made cakes.
I love how like Matton's like my lovely assistant here, and there's just this fucking little poop baby, little shit child, little fucking turdoddler.
You found the eggs. You found the milk. You found the sugar. It was basically talking about how like those are actually like specifically really well like scientifically formulated to work the way they do. And said even if you try to replicate like the specific stuff that they add, like emulsifiers and stuff like that, it's really unlikely that you're going to get the exact like amount needed that has been scientifically formulated. Where they test like thousands and thousands of mixtures all the time. They said even professional bakers often use boxed cakes, at least as a base. This is kind of interesting. They said if you want like a light and like fluffy cake, it's impossible to get them as light and fluffy as boxed cakes are.
Elena?
So I think it's interesting. Yeah?
Buy me a fucking cake.
Wow. People were also mentioning that pudding mixes have the same stuff in them as boxed cake mixes, so you can use just a pudding mix, and then you also then have control over how much sugar is in it because the box cakes come already sweetened, and some people think those are too sweet. So if you want to make a cake with that,
do you mean it's a cake in a box, or
no? It's a cake mixture, a mixture that you like add water to and eggs.
I was actually watching a Reddit confession video a bit ago, and somebody was like, I'm known as the baker amongst my friend group. Nobody knows I just use boxed.
You mentioned that there's like doing
Shan?
The video mentioned that doing it like from scratch gives you no benefit, essentially, over doing a boxed cake, other than just like you might end up with a different type of cake. And so like it's not better, or like one's not better or worse, right? It's just down to what do you want, really. So like you're not cheating or faking it by making a boxed cake, essentially.
Shan, you lucky fuck! Look at that. 5 different pieces of cake.
Didn't you make a substitution in the recipe? Use a different non-human ingredient? I like how your character just stands there and just watches this with a completely unenthused face. I'm about to die by a chainsaw.
I appreciate the sentiment, Shan. But you almost cried at the cake? I mean, that's understandable. I just want to confirm it's at the cake.
What if you poop in the cake?
Ash, if you poop in the cake, I am going to kill you. I have a weird relationship with sugar, right? Because, like, I can eat a huge-ass slice of cake, but I hate normal Coca-Cola. Feels gross.
We just have to go back to the original plan. Better start climbing. Oh no, there's not enough time to climb up. I have a plan. Jetpack? I have no memory of this. What the heck? I have done this before?
Yeah, you've done this before.
What the heck?
I guess the last time you did this, you were just asleep.
I don't remember this at all. What the heck? Was this always here?
In a coma.
This was always part of the game? There hasn't been like a secret update recently or something?
And drunk and high and on drugs, beating on ice, beating the Benz, a 5-year-old conservative gamer chose to take decision classes, working late on the Wednesday evening, shift to employee events office space. Yeah, this has just always been in the fucking game. This is like an iconic scene.
This isn't part of what I remember about this game at all. I just remember the puzzle with the flowers. I remember all the nonsense with Undyne. I remember the final boss. or final boss is. I remember Papyrus and his nonsense.
You remembered Papyrus! Do 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 do.
I remember all the annoying slow stuff at the beginning of the game.
I love how
I
the fire on.
remember
I
the
love how the
snail
jet
wraiths.
on. I love how the rocket on Metaton doesn't animate. It's just there. It's just there.
I remember the weird quiz thing that you do later on with Metaton.
Do you mean the quiz that you do the first time you meet him?
Oh, I thought that was when I thought the quiz thing happened when you're fighting him at the end when he becomes the full-bodied version.
No. Have
I misremembered the sequence of things?
I think you've misremembered stuff real badly. I think you're making a clown of yourself here.
Oh.
Everybody's laughing at you.
I remember the ghost that wants you to lay on the floor and be sad, and I didn't want to.
Oh, Elena, you could have bonded with him.
Yeah, but I don't want to lay on the floor and be sad.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That character's actually canonically non-binary. I forgot about that. Or at least canonically they, them.
An ominous structure looms in the distance.
A scrominous structure. I think Elena actually likes Papyrus, I remember, or at least thinks Papyrus is pretty alright by the standards of people in this game.
I thought he was funny. And he had basketball shoulders.
If he needed like $5 to get the bus home, though, would you lend him it?
I don't know, I don't feel like we talk to each other often enough.
It's like $5 fucking.
Left floor or right floor?
I
gave money to people I know.
It's fucking Papyrus, Elena. You can't, like, let him not get home. He's like, I don't know, he's like he's an innocent man. Let him give him take him home, Elena, I swear to God! Shan requests you call Papyrus again.
Oh man, we're back in this place. I have bad associations with this place.
Can you call Papyrus here?
Papyrus and Undyne. Thank God for that water cooler, huh? Actually, you can thank Alphys. She put it there just for me. Now I can take a drink on the way to her lab. Not wearing 100 pounds of armor. Wow, I'm just getting roasted. The cup evaporated too.
Undertale is such a lovely, heartfelt shitpost.
The game is roasting me.
The
Literally
game is
and figuratively.
Your buns on an open fire.
I did not kill Undyne.
Yeah.
That's not. I want the record to be put straight. I did not kill Undyne.
Simply because you were not strong enough to do it. You weren't good enough.
Well, and also, she didn't get killed. She just was incapacitated and was no longer and would never be my friend.
Oh wait, no, we're talking about the time where you
She didn't die.
Undyne.
She just went back to her house. It wouldn't let me in because she had to rest from the heat exhaustion.
After you left her to die.
But she didn't die.
Yeah, but yeah.
And I didn't think she was going to die.
After you were criminally negligent with Undyne.
I thought that she was fine, okay? And also I wasn't really in the mood to be nice because she'd been so mean to me.
Yeah. Hey there, Mugwang. You do him, screwed up pacifist. Elena fucked up the trolley car problem and had to redo the entire game.
It's just because I really wanted to save because that part with Undyne is so hard. And so I thought, okay, before I do anything else, before I figure out what's happening, I should save so I don't have to do that again. But then that was the opposite happened, and because I saved, I now had to do the entire game over again up to that point.
That's so good.
which I then did off stream, and then we did it properly.
The biceps are also wearing sunglasses. That's why the Steam trading cards first get. Elena, don't run from every fight.
Why?
Because it's boring.
It would be more boring to do the fights, because then the game is gonna be really slow. Especially because I'm not, like, fighting and leveling up or anything. There's not even any point.
There's because we're showing the game to people, and the fights are like where like a load of the writing.
I'm pretty sure everybody who would come to watch me play Undertale would have seen the game already.
Yeah, and I watched.
So they're here to see me play it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna play it the way that I'm gonna play it. Because
okay, you know, I'm gonna go back to pretending that I'm not looking at the stream anymore. I'm just gonna pretend the game doesn't exist like my original plan was.
Looks like you only need to press 2 of them. Oh, she's just helping me. Sasha says she's fine with it. That's the last time I try to help with the puzzle, LMAO. So she doesn't realize that I see all of this, clearly. Going to the bathroom, so I'll be missing in action for a bit.
Can't believe that Undying... did I say Undying? I can't believe Alphys canonically shits. In canon. Wait, no, wait, hold on a second. Wait, no, monsters don't go to the bathroom.
Yeah, that's why that's why she's just lying. Get it?
Fuck.
It's just a funny time.
My brain has been expanded.
Expanded, Miss Brain. Too many times.
I'm sleepy.
This is sleepy.
I'm a sleepy and J.
Dang, I messed that up again.
I like this puzzle. Whenever I play this game, I'm always like, oh, it's this puzzle. I've actually only played through this game once.
Oh.
Yeah.
So you've experienced this game more with me than by yourself.
Yeah, because like I think that my run-through kind of perfectly summed up... my run-through perfectly summed up me as a person.
Dang, no, I need that to be facing the other way.
Okay,
when I get there.
Who here has heard me describing my first run-through of Undertale?
I have, obviously.
Because I can tell this, I can sum up the story again.
So I think this will get me there. So I gotta do this. No, it won't.
Okay, Sasha hasn't. Okay, so basically the story is, right, is I heard Undertale was a game with like a you can kill people or not kill people thing, right? And I knew that there was a pacifist run, right, that people were doing. And I was like, wow, people are just aiming for a specific ending? That's for fucking losers. I am going to roleplay myself and make complex ethical decisions. So I played through the game, right? Okay, didn't hurt anybody. I got to the Toriel fight.
Nope, that was a bad idea.
And beat her to death, right? And then I was like, wow, fuck. I made a complex ethical choice.
Wait.
I don't like this. I want to go back. So then I reloaded my save, right? I reloaded my save and figured out how to spare her, right?
Nope, that doesn't help me.
And I was like, okay, well, you know,
Damn.
whatever. I've had to go back, right? Or whatever. And then Flowey ends up taking the piss out of me because I couldn't stand by my own choices.
That line's right there.
And it was actually kind of like an educational moment for me, because I was like, wow, I can make complex ethical decisions. Also, I really just have a conscience. I can't deal with the consequences of said complex ethical choices. And ever since then...
Damn, this puzzle.
I don't know, it was like educational. I think it ended up actually summing up the way I operate pretty well, in so much as I'm very good at entertaining the idea of being brutal and firm, but then I always end up like as a softie with the consequences. You know?
It's like no matter what I do, to get to there, the button has to have been pressed enough time. Because I gotta... So, here doesn't work because I press this button, and then to get over there, I have to have it pressed this way. But so then when I get over there, it'll turn to face the wrong way. So I have to come at it from this other... From that one on the left there. When it is facing right, and that will work. But currently I cannot deduce how to do such a thing.
I remember really liking this one. I can't remember the solution, but I like it. So yeah, I got. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, by the
You get
way.
stuck on those. There we go.
On my first run through, after killing Toriel and then resetting, I never killed anything. I didn't kill anybody else because I had learnt my lesson that I
killed a few characters here and there, mostly just the random encounters. I killed a lot of those.
But then, like at the end of the game, when Flowey is like, "I've learnt nothing. I am going to slaughter everybody now that you've let me live," I fucking killed the bastard. Which is kind of cool because like my playthrough started.
Sasha villain story here. Like she says, "This is my first time doing a run where I killed people I felt bad, but now I just like to sit emotionless and blindly kill."
Wow, she likes to do an Elena impression.
No,
anyway.
That was not me.
But okay, I was gonna say the thing is I found interesting about my playthrough, right, is that I started off wanting to be more brutal than I fundamentally am, right? Defaulting to violence in a way that I regretted. And then my final act in the game was killing Flowey, which is which I kind of stand by in that context. Like I think I can like that was a kill that was just that I think was like a reasonable choice on my part. So it was kind of like I had an arc while playing the game, which was nice.
Nope, this is the exact same scenario I was just in.
I think I know the solution, but I'm not going to tell you.
There's also that one up there, but I can't figure out a purpose for that.
I think I know the solution. I think I know the solution.
I'm usually good at this type of puzzle, but this one's getting me. So you can go up there. This has to be part of it, right?
I've seen it since from watching other people play.
Didn't you contest the idea that there's a true ending to this game?
I don't like. Okay, I don't. Yeah, I agree. Like, it's definitely like the game. Like, it's
so
definitely.
What if I go here?
Like, it's definitely the ending that I want to imagine.
And then like
canon.
that.
But like.
There we go. Finally.
But like they've been very careful to say that like okay, let me give you an example, right, Elena, right?
Mm-hmm.
Deltarune, right? People have asked before, is Deltarune a sequel? And one of the things that was officially answered was specifically no. The world of Undertale is they worded it in like a weird way, but they went out their way to be like, however you've left Undertale is the canonical ending of Undertale. There is no sequel to it. Also,
I wanted to mention that, like, people calling it the true ending, I think is probably the same people that I've complained about, where they get really mad when people play it any other way other than the pacifist run. Or even if people entertain the idea that other playthroughs are valid ways to play the game. Like, I saw people literally getting upset at the idea that people would do the run where you kill everyone just to see all the endings and to see the game completely, because they thought it was like it was morally reprehensible to do that in this game.
Well, I mean, at the end of the day,
they thought you were a bad person if you did that.
Well, I mean, somebody made the run. They put it in there.
I haven't seen it personally, but I bet there's people out there who are mad at Toby Fox for putting those in. I would not be surprised if that was the case.
I think the genocide run has some cool stuff in it. I'm not gonna do it though.
Yeah, it just
I'm
didn't
not
sound
gonna.
like fun to me.
I
Because you have
think
to fight so many things. It's just like,
I
that
actually
sounds
think
I don't like RPGs enough to do that.
I actually think I may have come round on whether I think it would be an interesting stream, but oh well.
Oh. I mean, all along you were saying that you wanted to see me do that. But I don't know,
Was
I
I
feel
always
like,
all I'm saying?
yeah, you were like, because you thought maybe it would get to me in some way or something like that.
Oh, don't worry, I've given up on that now. Nothing's ever gonna get to you.
Oh, okay.
Nothing will ever resonate with you. Elena is like a foam mat. Resonance is just absorbed. Oh my god, Elena, that means you all, don't you?
What?
You're the streamer background wall triangles.
It's interesting when people say that they get immersed in this game, by the way. I was talking about this with Bis the other night, because, like, I was talking about how I forget that there's even, like, a story or anything to this, or, like, a world that this is supposed to take place in. All I remember it is just, like, these sort of abstract backgrounds, and then you just focus on the characters and the things that you do with them. And, like...
Oh yeah, I have a Pepsi Max with me.
And, like... I was like, dang, I forgot that there was a story or lore or a world in this game. Because it's too abstract. I can't like read anything into it. But it's also it's giving me visuals, and so I can't imagine anything else other than what I'm literally being shown. So
that's like the weird thing, is that like
it's
but, like,
uniquely
okay,
unimmersive to me.
that's like weird. Like, to me, it's like Undertale is in that very specific camp where it's like there's visual suggestion, but especially in the battles, it feels kind of like a book.
Like
You're
books
told
only
the
work
things
for
that
me
happen.
when there's no pictures and like all of it is in my head. Or if the pictures are like interspersed very minimally. And so I just sort of remember what things look like in my head a little bit and then just extrapolate the rest. But this is constantly showing me visuals, and so I can't look at it as anything other than what it's showing me.
I think one of the main reasons I wanted to come back to Undertale is that, like, I want to play Deltarune with you. I'm interested to see, because you have a very distinct perspective on Undertale, right? So it'll be interesting to see how Deltarune differs from your POV. Oh yeah, I remember these fuckers!
I do not. I have no memory of this. Whisper? Hands off the merch? God, I hate the battles in this game so much. This is why I always just try to run away.
What don't you like about this?
It's too hard. I don't like the system. I don't like how it feels moving the little thing. It's like really like slow and like if you make slow deliberate movements and stuff's flying around all over the place and I don't have the hand-eye coordination to handle it.
It is a little bit of a baby's first bullet hell.
I've played a bullet hell before. I didn't really care for it very much, actually.
It
was called like Xeno Hell.
God, that's really a fucking name for one.
Yep. Stuffy armor. Well, this isn't getting me anywhere. None of these options have done anything. I guess sometimes you have to repeat them? Well, no, that was the same. I don't... These are always like a puzzle. It's a puzzle that interspersed with you having to dodge random stuff, and I don't really like that format. Like, if it was just the dialogue puzzles, then that would be one thing, or if it was just the fighting, then you could, like, choose between them, but you have to, like, juggle both at the same time, and it kind of throws me off.
It's too much for you to handle.
Its cooling dirt begins to wash away. Do we want to... Oh, poop. And plus, when you're doing it this way, you have so little health. I think that the game over screen is the most Earthbound-like part of this game, by the way.
Why?
It's just... Well, because of the way the dialogue is on there. It's just missing, like, the little, spotlight thing. With your character, like, dead on the floor.
I've been considering replaying Undertale. Going back to it and, like, doing one more playthrough.
So we know to clean the armor of the second one. That does a thing. What does the green thing do? Makes a little bling sound. I guess we'll keep cleaning.
It's
wait, that's the same dialogue. It didn't do anything new. I'll try it again, but... Oh, and now something happened. What was that? Looks bothered by something? Got like 2 hits and you die. Can't take this anymore? I must have killed these guys before. Because I didn't get any of this but last time I played this game. Like you. Love doing team attacks with you. Bouncing and waving our weapons in sync. Incredible. This game does... It just... See, that's another problem for me, is the game doesn't, like... It doesn't, like, maintain its own world either. It, like, constantly is referencing the fact that it's a game. And what is, like, literally happening on the screen. So, of course I'm going to take literally what I'm viewing as being literal. Because they keep acting like it's that way, you know?
I don't know, like, it just feels like it's like a joke. It's a joke. It's a funny, like...
Yeah, but if they joke about that, then I can't take it seriously.
Like, I'm like the fucking queen of saying that certain things don't take themselves seriously enough.
I'm really trying hard to avoid jokes like that in Gray Area, for instance.
I feel like in Gray Area it wouldn't
I'm trying
work.
really hard to never acknowledge that it's a video game.
I think that, like, Undertale is, like, the thing is with Undertale, though, is like, it is...
Like, I was, like, in the tutorial level, I'm a little bit coy about it, right? Where I was like, It's like, oh, this is like a video game, you know, but she's asleep, so... that's how I play, that's how I play it off.
Is there a part of Gray Area where she's in a coma?
No. Also, you could continue what you were saying, sorry. I had to finish what I was saying.
I actually say, like... I'm like the master of saying that things need to take themselves more seriously, right? I don't know though, but like it feels like it doesn't break the world because like I feel like they could also just be doing that anyway. Like it doesn't have to be that this is like it could just be a thing where like that's a thing they do in universe, and also it's funny because it's like. Because we're viewing this game like abstraction, we don't even register the fact that they're bouncing in sync until it's pointed out to us. Whereas in universe, it'd be like a noteworthy thing.
Oh. Don't worry.
God, fucking...
Oh, yes.
The fucking player sprite in this has, like humans
Simpsons
are primates.
energy.
I was gonna say humans are primates, right?
Mm-hmm.
The protagonist of this game
We
feels
are great
more
apes.
primate. Like, don't they have like monkey energy? They're a little monkey.
Let's find something newsworthy to report. 10 wonderful viewers? Wow, we have less than that here. We have 6 right now.
Oh fuck, Metaton's. Well, I was gonna say Metaton's better than us, but like, I feel like it's just canon that Metaton is more entertaining than us.
Oh no!
I'm sorry, Elena. You just can't compete with the man.
I already worry about not being very entertaining.
Well, Elena, you should become a square.
No!
Become a square.
Square.
Oh fuck, I pronounced it correctly.
I don't even remember you pronouncing that username.
I don't even remember what I said. So I'm glad that my instinct.
So you're gonna just stay quiet now and make sure you said that you always just pronounced it correctly.
Yeah.
Spoil my movie for everyone with the promotional story, would you?
I do consider myself the kind of person who could probably intuit
will I ruin the pacifist run if I pick the wrong answer here?
Elena, for fuck's sake, just no. Elena, if there's something, okay, I have mentally gone through all this, right? Okay.
Let's not keep them waiting. Let's open it up and get the scoop.
Okay, Elena, like, the thing you did that ruined it the last time was actively endangering somebody by negligence.
Well, I thought maybe I might have been endangering Metaton's movie career.
That doesn't matter. The fact, Elena, you're being so fucking ridiculous.
I'm trying to be careful, okay?
I'm
just trying to be careful.
There is no difference between somebody becoming severely injured because of your actions and somebody's
career becoming injured.
Oh, who fucking cares? He has 10 viewers. He has 10 fucking viewers. Elena,
this is me trying to like have like try to care about the characters.
Elena, it is funny that empathy is something that you have to kind of like awkwardly gesture at.
What? When it's like when it's a video game, like these aren't real people. I have to try to make myself pretend they're real in some way, and then try to care about them. That dog's a bomb.
So everyone.
That basketball's a bomb. Oh, I remember this actually.
Wait.
Even my words. That's like a Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga gag.
So everyone were dressed up as skeletons, and there were light candles and skeletons decorated everywhere. And we ate a red meaty vegan stew and watched a movie where guys fell in love with a monster girl. She was a floating head of tentacles, and they smooshed. Okay, that sounds kind of nice.
This big bomb will blow you to smithereens in 2 minutes.
Chan says that the people in this game are real character people.
Or 9. There's less viewers now. Although we have one more. We've closed the gap. We've bridged the gap a little bit.
Oh shit! If we get more viewers than Metaton, we just instantly win.
Don't worry. Install the bomb defusing program on your phone. Use the defuse option.
Elena, how would you feel
if
I was
to fight this? Oh, defuse. Defuse the dog.
Elena, how would you feel if I was a floating head with tentacles and we were both gay?
Great.
Oh, it's the dog! It's the dog!
You're going for the one on the bottom left next? I almost started fighting and that would have been bad. I don't remember this music at all. Diffuse the game bomb.
It's the music that always plays in this segment.
Yeah, but I don't remember it. I'm very bad at timing things.
Is there like some weird joke here where the game bomb looks like the giant bomb logo or something?
I don't know. Diffuse the script. Well, I mean, this one looks the same, too. Only
Okay,
the
never
dog had a
mind.
different sprite.
I guess that makes sense because there is already a dog sprite in game. In fact, several.
What if I was a dog sprite?
I would. Are we talking like furry, or you're just an entire dog? Are you just a dog, Elena?
No.
Are you?
I'm a sprite of a dog.
Okay, so you're two. Okay, but are you a sprite of a realistic dog?
No.
Are you? What? Okay, give me an example of a
I'm
dog.
like the dog in this game. I'm like that kind of
Okay,
pixel art.
so you're asking me if I would date you if you were the annoying dog from Undertale?
No, I'm just asking in general, what if I was a dog sprite?
Okay.
Did I miss something?
Do you want to
Oh,
be
yes, I
a
did.
dog sprite?
I don't know. I am just. That's me. You don't always get to be what you want, you know? Hey, what happened? Undertale not responding.
Excuse me?
Well done, darling. Yeah, my computer just froze. Like the stream froze and everything, and now the game is stuck.
What?
Yeah, it's really frozen. Guess we gotta do that again. Yep, it just crashed. Just closed.
What the fuck did you do?
I didn't do anything.
New bug detected.
No clue what that was. Oh, it was my controller ran out of battery power.
Oh.
Game Maker tends not to like that. Oh my god, I'm all the way
Well,
back here.
Well, if that's the case, I'm gonna
oh.
go sleep. Good night.
Actually, my controller didn't run out of battery, it looks like, because it's just fine now. Let me put these batteries in my Wii remote real quick.
It's dawning on me that this playthrough is gonna take 65 million years.
Oh, yep, look, I turned off my controller, the game shut off. Good game. One sec. I'm putting these in the Wii remote so I can check how much battery they have.
Shan's had a flashback to when they were a kid.
Oh, they have nothing. I pressed the buttons on the Wii remote and the lights. I knew I should have recharged these.
So, what do we do now?
I guess I have to try to use keyboard. And I'm gonna have even worse hand-eye coordination.
I think I played this game exclusively on keyboard on my first playthrough, so it doesn't really matter.
I don't like playing games on keyboard. It's really uncomfortable.
Oh, I mean, keyboards are fucking shit. It's just
I don't know if we have any other batteries
problems
that I can borrow to use for this.
It'd be a waste of time. It's Undertale, just do it house.
Ooh.
I'm hungry.
Why?
I'm hungry. What do you mean, why?
Why? I hate moving with arrow keys. So what happened to the game audio? The game is muted now. The game has no audio. What happened? Bis has no audio either. Are you there, Bis? Bis is just not talking to me. Bis is not saying anything. Can you hear me? There's no desktop audio anymore. What happened? This is very strange. Can you hear me? I texted Bis to see if they're there. Is there any audio device on your Windows audio thing? Where would I see that? It says speakers. Okay, you hear me. Let me just, like...
Hey!
Oh, there you are. Okay,
Mine?
so it's just... Okay, well that happened at the exact same time that we lost the audio in Undertale. So, I wasn't getting your audio either, and I was very confused.
God, I'm so tired.
Let me just restart the game. There's always something with this game. Now it has audio. So it was just the game screwing up. Okay. I really need to recharge these batteries because I need this controller to test gray area. The part that I'm working on. So I hate this, you have to move with the arrow keys. Hey you, stop. How are you getting a headache from the Halloween makeup? Does it like... Are there like fumes?
Somebody at work was having a light head earlier today.
Oh. Was it you?
No. I haven't been lightheaded at
Oh, this
work
time you
in
just took it off
ages.
immediately. Weird.
Yeah, because you're supposed to track the armor and you did a bad job of it this time.
What?
Yeah, because being over the armor outline is the thing that makes...
There's an armor outline?
Can somebody please send help?
What?
You select the
It smelled
option
weird.
to
Oh, I
clean
see.
the armor, and then there's an outline of a chest plate, and you
There
go
is?
over it. What? No, you do it. You did it. You know what's happening.
What?
You're not doing this to me. No.
What? I'm so confused.
You select to clean the armor, and then there's
I had to
chest
select it
plate.
twice last time, but this time it only made me select it once, and then it did the thing.
No, but do you know the thing that you go over and it makes a sound that's in the battle part?
There's a little ding thing, yeah. I asked what that was earlier, but nobody answered me.
Oh, I swear to God.
I thought maybe it was like a shield, and if I was over it, then it would block the attacks.
My fucking mind! Somebody help me, please!
I don't know what that thing is.
You selected clean the armor, and then there was a thing shaped like a chest plate.
Yeah, but I never got an attack from that guy without selecting that, so...
You did! You fucking got to
I did? I just didn't put together that that was happening because I picked that.
Elena.
What?
You're funny.
Oh, thank you. I was afraid I was legitimately distressing you.
Oh no, I'm very distressed. I'm in agony. But
Oh
you're also
no,
funny.
I'm sorry. Also, oh wait, I should go save actually. This is a time when I really should go save first. Nobody's gonna get heat stroke if I save now. No, I don't have to do that again.
I want to hear about your fucking plan.
After
Tell me
this,
your fucking plan, Shan.
after this, I have
Tell
art
me your
that I gotta
fucking
work on
plan.
that happens to be related to Deltarune. Because I had somebody pay me to draw Deltarune characters.
Oh, also, speaking of drawing stuff to do with this franchise, there was going to be.
I thought you said that they said this isn't part of that Deltarune isn't part of the franchise.
No. Universe is the word you're looking for.
Well,
It's definitely
then how can it? I don't understand.
no. Okay, Elena, right? A franchise. Okay, so franchise isn't the right word. Okay, it isn't part of the same universe, right? Because they are separate stories, right? Okay, but like when I said franchise, I mean like I don't know, like I don't know, like they've got like similar stuff going on, and the fan bases are mostly the same, and they both have their merch sold by the same company.
Because like I still have no idea what Deltarune even is. I don't know how you play it. I don't know what kind of game it is. Nothing. I just
Toby
know
Fox
it's
Games
like
Inc. TM.
it
You're gone.
was. I just thought it was. I don't know. I thought it was related to this game, and then you said it wasn't, and now you're saying it is, and I'm just confused.
Okay, Deltarune, right? Okay, I will not. I will not go into detail, right?
Yeah.
Deltarune does not share a canon with Undertale.
Um. Then what's the point of like? I'm confused.
Okay, Elena.
Then at that point,
so
you just compare them as works by the same artist, essentially.
no, but they have like there's like overlaps in like more. You know, I won't get super into it, but there's overlaps in them. I wouldn't say it's an I don't know, alternate universe doesn't feel accurate. Honestly, maybe kind of. I feel like that doesn't really work either.
Hmm. I mean, I can't comment on this because I know nothing. So it's all up to you to determine this.
You know what? Okay, here's an idea, right? Elena, when you play it, you tell us what it is. No, I don't know though. Like Sasha, that doesn't really feel like. I don't know if I agree with that. I feel like there has to. I feel like alternate universe requires a little bit more
Oops.
of like. Because when you say alternate universe, you make it sound like an AU or something, and it doesn't really feel like okay. We should probably just leave this though. It's probably better just to leave it up in the air.
There you go.
And then let Elena just have an experience.
What is it? Is it a thing like Majora's Mask where they just reuse the character models? Is that the kind of deal we're talking about here?
Is that a genuine question?
Yeah.
Some of them.
Interesting.
But not even, but like, okay, since we're into this,
Because in Majora's Mask, they like don't even use the same names.
Okay, so, fuck's it, we're getting too much into this. We shouldn't have gone this far, honestly.
Oh.
But like, I got too close to it, and then chat pushed us the rest of the way in. There are some like.
Here we go.
I would
to
say
the last second, basically.
I would say that it's not like they're more close than they are in Majora's Mask. It's more like they're alternate versions of the same characters, rather than like just new
Because I've
characters
heard
in the same
because
model.
like this isn't
But,
really
like,
spoiling me because I've heard a little bit of that, and that's why I thought it was like a sequel.
but
I was
like,
confused when you said it wasn't.
but like, it's not even most of the cast that are like that. Most of the stuff is new.
Interesting.
I actually have a very specific I have a very specific way
I
I
don't
would
really like that setup, to be honest. I didn't really care for that with Majora's Mask.
Oh, I mean,
Yeah, it just kind of made it feel weird. I didn't, because they did it because of budget reasons, right? And then wrote their narrative around the fact that they had to do that. This sounds at least different from that. I know they're taking their sweet time with this game, so it's definitely not budget reasons.
I think there's a very specific reason they've done it the way they have, which I will say maybe when we're about halfway through our Deltarune so far playthrough. I will explain my theory for why it is the way it is.
Okay. Also, I should probably call this good in like a half hour from now. We got started pretty late.
Man, this race is gonna take forever. Okay. No, it's okay, Sasha. It's fine. Like, it's entirely my fault. It's like
You worried
it's
about
my
meeting
job.
Asgore?
It's my job to like steer stuff chat wise, and to like preempt anything that feels like it's maybe going in a direction that's like whatever. So I wouldn't worry about it.
Yeah. I still basically don't know anything about the game.
That's good. I don't want to like you know like like people ruined Undertale in advance for you, so I kind of want to be careful with Deltarune.
I see. Oh, this part. Oh, hey, there's my favorite guy. I ended up buying a donut. I didn't even want to, but that girl, even though I told her no, she kept staring at me in this creepy way and licking her lips. Now I'm out of cash. You have to voice that character like he's got severe constipation. Oh my god, I had to get this donut.
God, I fucking love their arm. Their fucking silly arm.
This room is like the room we saw before. There are two puzzles to the north and to the south. But to solve them both to proceed. I don't really like giving away puzzle solutions, but if you need help, just call me, okay? I have an idea. Let's be friends on Undernet. Already friends, aren't we? Signed you up, didn't I? You've been reading my posts the whole time. Well, I hope you agree with me about Mew Mew too. Incredible.
Alphys is great. I fucking love her.
We've reached 420 followers, apparently.
That's pretty incredible.
That's pretty nice.
You know what my favorite hobby is?
What?
Blasting toddlers across pits using steam and having them not be harmed in any way.
I guess if I ever am in need of money, I can do some of those battles more thoroughly.
I love how Elena is effectively doing a coward run. Like, in universe, Pickle is a fucking cheeseburger. Any fight begins, they're just like, and runs off.
Oh.
Just this fucking kid is just on the loose, running from everything.
There.
I think sometimes it's really nice to reconnect with what Undertale
Weird people
is.
appeared.
Because I feel like Undertale is one of those works that has like such a big fan base that like certain elements get exaggerated in your mind, you know?
Like do 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 do.
Yeah, like but then it's like when you actually play it, you're like, I remember this puzzle. I remember this fucking asshole with the fucking jewel-shaped head. Oh shit, I remember this bit. Oh, that's a funny meme. Haha. And you're like, you're reintroduced to what the game's like about.
Wow.
Wing.
Do you want to watch a human TV show together? Mew Mew Kissy Cutie. I'll say sure. Because that's what I do in real life. Whenever somebody wants to watch something with me, I'm just like, okay.
And then you complain. I mean, you just fucking complain about
I
it.
did say that I will never watch JoJo Part 4, but that was joking.
Okay, it's joking, that's fine. Part 4 is the best fucking one! I literally sometimes just think about Part 4 and cry profusely. This is not a joke. I am 1,000,000% serious. Part 4
Oh, hey,
is
thanks for the raid, Violet.
Oh shit, hey Violet! Thank you for the raid. I know Elena just said it, but I have to say it separately, because then I look like I'm on equal level with Elena, which is very important to me.
Wow. Wow, this puzzle's pretty easy, comparatively speaking.
No, 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 no. Do you like... Wait. Shan's plans to dress up like a skeleton twice in a week?
Wait, what is that cactus?
I
It's too
admire
late
that
now.
plan. Good luck with your snacks.
It could have been the funniest line in the game, but because I miss it... No, you'll never know.
Too lazy to check the cactus.
Yeah, because I'd have to go past the lasers again to get back over there. I don't want to deal with lasers. I'm not Leon S. Kennedy.
Undertale is fucking good. I love this game. You should all tune into. You should also tune into my stream of Undertale, starting whenever I get a new
Spider entrance.
Oh, that's when I'll replay Undertale. I'll
Uh-oh, did I make a mistake by not talking to the spider character earlier?
What do you mean?
I just walked past earlier.
Elena, there's not... Elena.
Yeah.
I need to understand that the water
Was I being negligent?
No, the water cooler thing was incredibly obvious to everybody but you.
Oh.
So... And let's assume that's a fluke. You know, that's like a fluke.
Yeah.
I don't think you have anything to worry about. Just don't kill anybody.
Well, I didn't kill Undyne. That's why I was so confused why that ruined the run. She wasn't dead. She was just incapacitated briefly.
I mean, okay, I'm gonna be honest. Like, whatever. Like, fair enough. Just be friendly and don't kill anybody. How about those? Those are the two stipulations.
I mean, that's what I've been trying to do all along. And I thought that was all I had to do until the incident.
Do you think history nerds will always side-eye me for refusing the toga or whatever? What the fuck? Togas weird me out.
There was something I was going to talk about, but I forget now.
Was it Harvest Moon Strawberry Crunch?
No.
Oh.
Definitely not.
Was it Nature Valley Bars?
No! Disagree with that notion. We gotta fight again. I actually like this game better when you're not fighting anything and you're just wandering around and doing random things.
So you want to play Yume Nikki?
Yeah, I thought that game looks interesting, actually.
I think that Yume Nikki is really just the indie version of Balan Wonderworld.
Oh?
I want you to quote me on that all the fucking time. Oh yeah, time for the music!
I just don't really... Like, chiptune music doesn't do much for me. So none of the music in this game is very memorable.
That's like the thing, you're less into composition and more into just the sound.
Yeah, which I think is just because of the synesthesia. Chiptune music all tends to look the same to me. I like chiptune music when it does the wiggly thing, when it goes like... I can't explain it very well, but it looks like the Wiggles to me. Like, it looks all wiggly and I like it.
Do you mean... I think you probably mean an arpeggio.
Yeah, I love that stuff. Like, Shantae music does that a lot.
I'll make you a song that is all arpeggio.
Otherwise, it all just looks like a series of like little round lights, is what chiptune music looks like to me. It's not very interesting. And also just like static when there's like when there's like
noise.
The noise looks like just sort of static. You know, which is probably because I associate it with a TV, like TV static.
Mm.
So I think that's where that visual comes from.
Muppet's design is so fucking cool.
I don't know if I've talked about synesthesia very much on the stream. I don't know if people know that about me.
Did you know that Muffet? I think
Isn't it a
Muffet
fan character? Right?
yeah, the guy because of the Kickstarter.
Giggles at you. Why so pale? You should be proud. But if it turns out that the character you play as, oh, that says Tidies. I thought that had another D, and I was like, wait, what?
Titties!
Yeah. Laughs and claps her hands. Hoo 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 hoo. There's a synchronized dance with the other spiders. I mean, I don't have a lot of money. Does paying help? Is so amused by your antics that she gives you a discount. Oh, I remember this. We did this before because she was too hard to fight. So I did this one, but I don't remember. We had to get the discount. I don't remember how this worked, actually. I remember at one point I knew how it worked. I think you just had to survive long enough or something. Do you remember, Biss?
Are you just like legit just asking me?
Yeah,
like,
do you remember how this works?
Yeah, of course I remember how this works. It's the iconic Buffett fight.
Am I doing it right?
Well, okay, so if you just want me to ruin all the fun and just tell you everything...
I've done it before, so it's not like I haven't done this.
God, I wish I could just play through Undertale and not know everything already. That'd be great. I mean, replay it and not know
I mean, like, I don't have anything to prove this time. I already did it once. I'm doing it right?
So
okay. Thanks, Sasha.
Yeah. Basically, there's two ways of getting for this fight. Either number one, it's like survival.
Nothing happened.
Well, there's three ways of killing her is on the cards. But otherwise, wait a while. Or if you have any spider bakery food on you, you can eat them now. And that will
No, I have a stick and a bandage.
God, why you just have nothing of value, Jesus. Oh, Elena, I just realized something.
Yeah.
If you flee every battle, you're not going to get any gold.
I have 100 gold, which I got from the knights earlier.
It's basically nothing. And you're going to want items, because otherwise you'll complain that the battles are hard. You know what, actually, Elena, you know what this game has turned into, don't you?
What?
It's Paper Mario Sticker Star!
What?
Because there's a load of fights that you could run from, but if you run from them, you won't be able to afford the items. Oh, actually, no, wait, it's the opposite of that, never mind. I just realized it's the opposite of that. Because in that game, not fighting keeps more items anyway. Doesn't matter. But anyway, so it's still a system where you can just choose not to fight and leveling's not a factor.
I guess I gotta use the bandage.
But like, you're probably gonna wanna like, you know, do some fights and get the money, so that then you can have items for like later stuff. Is my point.
What in the world is she talking about? She swore she saw me in the shadows changing shape?
No, Elaine. Whatever.
Uh-oh. That was too hard. Especially with arrow keys. I hate arrow- oh, I'm dead.
I was really hoping you'd finish that sentence so I could just isolate the audio, I hate arrow. And put on a video where it's like a black and white photo of you with the quote, I hate arrow.
No! Oh dear.
Wait, what game was mentioned? Oh, Paper Mario Sticker Star.
I like that game.
Yeah, Elena's like
I'm the only person in the world who likes Paper Mario Sticker Star. I feel bad.
Elena likes Sticker Star and doesn't like Undertale
Yeah.
Butterfly.
I actually really enjoyed that game, and I've discovered I'm nostalgic for it because Bis showed me like a while ago, like just a boss fight for it, which I think they were showing me to complain about something with it, and I was like, oh man,
yeah, I was ripping it into asshole.
This is so nostalgic for me. And I liked that was the last. There's no random encounters here, are there?
Oh, Elena's gonna play the first two ones.
Now I need
eventually.
money. Well, they're putting the first one on the Switch. At some point.
Also, didn't you like Mario RPG?
Yes, I love that game.
The Paper Mario games started off like the first two Paper Mario games are kind of very vaguely. Like the first one was going to be called Mario RPG
thing about
2.
Before you continue with that, I wanted to mention the thing about Mario RPG that was great was because I was worried that it wouldn't like hold up very well compared to the other ones. Like I thought I would like miss like features that were added in like Mario and Luigi and stuff like that. But actually it still holds up on its own really well. Like it's still like its own thing, and it's really good. It stands up next to the other Mario RPGs very well, I think. It's definitely worth playing, in my opinion, if you like all the other ones.
Wait, Elena, where are you going?
Somewhere with random encounters so I can get money.
Oh. I mean, I was just giving it as general advice.
Oh, I thought I had to start grinding now.
No, you don't have to. Oh, for fuck's sake, Elena. I'm just saying, in general, it'd probably be a good idea if you stopped actively sabotaging your own wallet.
Well, because I thought you were telling me that this boss battle is going to be too hard to do now because I don't have money.
I mean, I don't know.
Or items.
I don't think it's. I don't think Muffet's especially hard.
I mean, I got clobbered really easily.
Well, you could probably come back and be better at it in the manner that one does when playing a video game.
Yeah, but I have to play with arrow keys.
Oh my fucking god.
I hate arrow keys. I'm a D-pad junkie.
Okay, well, that's the last straw.
What?
I had to hear the words D-pad junk. You get angry whenever I sing Game Girl on stream, but you called yourself a D-pad junkie?
What? What is that? What do those things have to do with each other?
They have the same aura.
I was just trying to be funny. Okay.
The same aura.
Because I was just thinking of this funny song that I've heard where it's called Junk Food Junkie. I'm a junk food junkie.
Imagine if you were a junk food donkey.
Here's some Dunky Donuts for you because you're epic. Have some Dunky Donut because you're epic. I can never avoid the purple thing. You should go. My finger has to move too far to press these arrow key buttons, I think is the problem.
I don't know if the first one's called Mario Story in Japan. I'm not certain. I've never beat Sticker Star. I think I got up to like the Wiggler side quest and was like, fuck this game.
I remember getting stuck on that for a while. But when I was playing that game, I was playing it with the Nintendo Life forum community, essentially. There was like a thread, and we were all talking about the game and helping each other through it. And I think having that community aspect for it added to it for me as well.
Were people liking it on Nintendo Life?
I mean, the thread was basically the people who were playing it. Well, I think there were some people in the thread who were like complaining, but I remember it was mostly just people trying to help each other through the game and etc. It wasn't very much of an opinion thread and more of just like, it's more like a game of FAQs type of deal, you know? But just like one thread and everybody just sort of playing through it.
I actually bought that game knowing that people hated it, but I was like determined to see what might be there that other people couldn't.
I got it.
And then I hated it.
I got it as a birthday gift, so I didn't pay for it. I remember really liking the art in it, and I liked all the mechanics where you'd have to like stick stuff into the world and stuff like that. And I liked how Luigi was a cryptid. I liked the battles. They were fun. I didn't really get why people didn't like those. I liked the stickers. In fact, I remember I collected all the stickers in the game and filled out the museum.
I like collecting stuff. Everything. Like the battle system was
I loved the music. I really liked how the boss battles were like puzzles. Like you had to like intuit what thing you were supposed to use to beat the boss and like get that and that kind of thing. Like I loved the one. I remember people complained about this. The one in the baseball stadium, the pokey, where you had to use the baseball bat on it. But like it was in like a stadium, it had like all these baseball motifs. The game keeps telling you like baseball related stuff with that boss battle, and so then you have to think, oh yeah, you got to use you hit it with the bat. And I thought that was really clever.
Well, like to use the bat, you have to go and you have to find a bat somewhere. Then you have to go back to Toad Town. You have to throw the bat at a wall, and then you have to like go back to the boss.
Fun.
And then
also sometimes you do just get the thing. You didn't have to like. Oh yeah, you did have to make it into a sticker. That's right. But you know, I liked that. I thought it was fun and clever.
I mean that's fine. It's just like you can understand why that's like a niche thing, right? It's kind of you know, it's funny because we were talking about Balan earlier. That actually reminds me of the like you have to go to a specific world and get a costume and leave and not lose it and then get. But
for some reason, it didn't feel that annoying in Sticker Star. Like, the way it's set up in Balan feels sort of like a slog, but it didn't in Sticker Star for me.
I think that sometimes, like, if you like the bread and butter of a game... No, if you like the bread of a game, you will forgive the butter. So it's like, because I don't like the battles anyway, the boss thing makes me really...
I remember finding it amusing when there was some boss battles where all your stickers get turned into sandals, and you just have to whack them with the sandals. It was funny.
It's like I want to say more about that game, but it just feels like there's so little to actually comment on. It's kind of just nothing in my mind. It's just like it's just a load of nothing environments that mean nothing, and a load of battles that functionally mean nothing. And then a load of Mario iconography, and that's just it. Just kind of a big nothing game that wastes your goddamn time with nothing.
Huh. This Shan. Actually, the only song in the game that I didn't really like very much was just the one in the first world. I've actually been really liking the music in the rest of the game. Some of it's really good.
Wait, Shan, were you just like? Have you heard songs other than the first one, Shan?
Or like the first couple? Like, because there's ones later in the game that are actually really nice.
I'm gonna be honest, right? I've been like... I feel like game... Okay, I'm gonna be... I don't know how to say this. I feel like Balan isn't bad, it's just like... Yeah. I feel, in fact, you know, I'm gonna make a bold statement.
It's just not like
here,
mine. I always say it's like it's an alright game to play, right? It's just not mind blowing, and I feel like people wanted it to be that. If that makes sense. Like they wanted it to do more than it does, to be something it wasn't. And like I get it for the
Mario game. I feel like people want it to be a fucking Mario game.
Oh, well, it's by the Sonic director. What do you expect? Well, not director, but like the Sonic guy.
I feel like people just want every.
It's not going to be like Mario. It's by the Nights into Dreams guy. Have you seen Nights into Dreams and what a bonkers game that is? It's not going to be Mario.
I mean, like, okay, but like the problem is that okay. Here's the problem.
There are some things I don't like. Okay, but it's like there's things I don't like in a lot of games that I still overall enjoy. So it's
I
like,
feel like
I don't know.
I feel like this is not even getting to the heart. Okay, but the heart of what I was gonna end up like trying to lead into was like,
Yeah,
like at the end of the day, like things don't have linear value, right?
yeah.
Like I feel like Balan is just a game that has very specific
Hate this
value,
part.
which has a very specific set of values which most people don't click with. But I know some people that it has clicked with and they really like it, and then you're on the fence.
I'm not on
I
the
feel
fence.
like,
I like it. It's
well,
just
on the
not
fence,
my
but
favorite thing
so,
ever. It's like,
well, you know
it's
what I mean.
okay.
You're like in the middle, right? You're in
Yeah.
the middle.
I think that it is not a game that I would hate, you know, like, or even like feel negative about overall.
I
It's
feel like
just a little bit simple, and like it's got a couple of annoying things and like things that are kind of boring. But like, so it's not like the greatest game I ever played, but like I don't regret playing it, you know.
I guess what I'm saying is just like every game. Like I feel like there's a lot of games where the people making them want it to be mind blowing, right? It's just
Uh-huh.
one of those things where it's like sometimes to make something mind blowing, you have to make something different, right?
Yeah.
And when you make something different,
And I
it's
mean,
either
well,
gonna
this is fairly different with some things, you know, like it's not just an average game as far as how it's designed and everything.
yeah, but no, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying is that when you make a game that's different, right? It's either gonna be different in a way that takes off and then everybody likes it, or it's gonna be a game that doesn't take off and then a lot of shitty YouTubers are like, "This game poop."
So you can bribe
And-
her.
Like, here's my issue. But like, okay, here's a question, right? Like, what design flaws are you bringing up? Because like, I wonder. Because my thought process is, I feel like a lot of the things that are supposedly flawed. Like I was bringing up earlier that like, if you like what a game's basic, if you like a game on a base level,
No, what?
you will like. What's happened?
No.
No, but like the one button thing is like. I don't know. It doesn't feel like it would be a big deal to somebody that just likes that game on its like base level more. Like you said, like I don't know.
It's a bit weird sometimes, but I don't feel like it ruins anything.
Yeah, it's like sometimes
Like, I
you
don't
have
think
to
it's a
go
design flaw. I think it's maybe something that, like, how do I want to word this? Like, I don't think that they needed to do it, if that makes sense, but that was part of the design decisions that they made for the game. You know,
Yeah.
like that's what they decided they wanted to try to go for. I'm not a mind reader. I don't know why they decided to do that, but that was part of the thesis of the game, I guess I would say. And,
I think that the one. Yes,
for better or for worse, I guess, with your preference on it.
I just think the one. Like I think I agree. Like fundamentally, it's like sometimes you have to like on a menu go to the negative option rather than pressing the negative button. But like
Yeah.
other than that, it's like there's not much you can complain about. It's
Yeah.
like, well, this is the thing though, is that like you know, like this is my point is that you're talking about the backtracking.
I don't think the backtracking and the one buttonness are related. Personally.
Wow, fuck off, bot. How do I destroy bot? Okay, I've destroyed the bot. Bot is destroyed. But like, my point is Elena was literally just saying that she likes how in Sticker Star you have to backtrack and do a load of hassle to get a thing, to do something. It just depends on like the context. Like backtracking isn't inherently bad. It depends. Like it's.
What's the pause menu on
It
keyboard?
takes, enter probably.
Nope.
Escape.
No,
That
escape.
might quit the game.
Yeah, escape is for quitting. I saw that.
Shift. I don't.
It's control. Found it.
I was trying to do the brain fart video impression, but I couldn't. I fucking love that.
I can't
video.
get out. I can't get out of this menu now. What button? What? How do I get out? X. There we go. Okay. I just want to make sure I still had that thing. Oh, oops, wrong button.
But yeah, I don't know.
I'll
Like,
give this one more try, and then I'll probably be done with the stream for
I'm
today.
sorry if I'm being overly interrogative on the Balan thing. It's just like I had a conversation with somebody on Twitter like a few months ago, and it's been like resonating in my head ever since. Because it was a conversation about whether a specific game is good or not, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember just being like, I just like they were like, "Oh, it's a bad game," and I was just like, "What do you mean by bad?" And they couldn't tell me what they meant. They could not,
Yeah, I
in
remember
words,
that.
explain what it meant for a game to be bad. And I think at this point, maybe the problem, maybe like, I'm starting to think that maybe just defining games as good and bad misses the point.
Yeah, I've argued that no game can be considered just objectively bad. Because there's always going to be something to, like, games are like full nuanced pieces of art, you know? Like if you accept that games are art, then you have to accept that there is always some inherent value to it, unless it's just, you know, completely like offensive or whatever, but that's not what I'm talking about.
Well, I mean, even then you could argue that there's like at least academic value.
Yeah, sometimes there's things like because you can like I had that discussion with Arrow the other day when we were talking about what's the Cthulhu guy? What's his name? Lovecraft. We were talking about that and how there is like there's sort of like what's the word? Well, academic reasons to talk about him, you know.
Yeah.
Not to like there's some people who are like you should never talk about him or his works or anything. It's like all worthless because of his like, you know, bigoted nonsense. And like I understand, but it's I feel like you can discuss him and discuss that stuff, you know. Like I think I don't remember exactly what we were talking about anymore, but there was a lot of interesting stuff, and it was just sort of like that's part of like what the conversation was about, you know. So
I watched a video recently talking about some of the racist undertones of some of his like popular works, and if nothing else, it's interesting to see a case study in somebody's bigotry leaking into their work.
Yeah.
And the way they influences the way they write.
And also he was just kind of a weird person in general. Like he was sort of weird for the time. His bigotries were unusual. Which is sort of interesting to analyze.
Well, here's my thing though, is that like backtracking is not inherently bad. I'm just trying to like it's like go on, sorry.
Oh, also about the backtracking thing with Balan is that actually you can collect multiples of the costumes and they get saved, and that saves you a lot of backtracking. I think Chroma clued me into that. It was like Chroma was telling me like you keep skipping collecting costumes if you already have them, but actually if you do that, then you just have them in reserve, and it's easier to get them back or use them later. So interesting.
Can I just mention, by the way, for people watching the VOD, the person in chat whose name I correctly guessed the pronunciation of, I am like replying to. And because I refuse to take the gamble on fucking up the pronunciation the second time, everything I'm saying probably sounds weird. Like I'm just sort of subtweeting verbally, and hoping it's like picked up on.
Twinkle.
Okay. No, but that's a main defeat.
I'm calling him Twinkle.
Also, it's probably like Mu Guang, right? Mu Guang? How is it? Oh yeah, I got it right the second time. This time I'm gonna remember it. Hell yeah, I can say Mu Guang as much as I fucking want.
Oh yeah.
It's my little Fortnite dance. I hope you appreciate it.
I think they should have put the Fortnite
dance on stream.
I feel like they should have put that song in Undertale.
Sasha, you want a nickname from me? You want me to give you a nickname? You legit want me to fucking provide you with a nickname?
Yeah, she wants a nickname.
Okay, how about Toilette?
Oh!
Because your brand is associated with toilets. And also I'm remembering that you were called Ladette earlier. So... oh my god, fuck, could you imagine, Sasha, right? In like, kind of like a weird porcelain, like, this is like a weird character design concept, right? But imagine a porcelain dress, and the skirt is like an upturned toilet bowl.
Reminds me of the book,
That'd be wild.
The Curse of Linoleum Lederhosen.
Excuse me, what the fuck did you just goddamn say to
Jasper
me?
Dash and the Curse of the Linoleum Lederhosen.
Oh. Can I just say, by the way, you know that one Tumblr account where the person just has the Mickey Mouse plush?
Yeah, and they scream.
Yeah, I'm fucking sick of that goddamn account.
Well, that's it for this attempt.
They're in my recommendeds all the goddamn time, and they barely even have a joke to most of their videos. There's no joke.
He sometimes just goes a deep voice and goes, penis.
Yeah, but like, they don't do anything with it. It doesn't go anywhere, and it's like, it's amazing because like the random voice changing is just something I do by default. So it's not even like a thing to me. That's like normal from my perspective.
God, if only I was allowed to fight things so that I had more health. Like, the main problem is that I have no health.
Ash
and it's
is
so hard.
Ash is demanding that you go demonic again and say penis.
Penis. Oh my god. I hate having so little health. And this battle is so long. It's so long. And I have no money.
Honestly, I should have seen this coming and just told you to do something earlier that could have skipped this fight, but I forgot.
Oh, poop in the pants.
Yeah, because if you, in the first area of the entire game, if you buy a spider item and then leave it, you can use it to get out of this fight. Because you're like, hey, look, I bought an item from spiders. I'm helping the spiders economically.
Poop in the pants.
Oh, well.
At least I haven't ruined the run. At least I can keep going and keep trying.
Everybody, welcome to part 12 of
well, this is part 10.
Undertale.
This is part 10 of Undertale.
Well, no, I'm giving you a preview of part 12 where I say welcome to part 12 of 2000 of Undertale.
I mean, we're getting pretty close to the end of the game, right? I don't remember much happening between this and the end. There's Metaton.
Probably further than halfway.
There's Metaton, but that's all I remember.
Demonic Alley.
But we've established that I didn't remember as much about this game as I thought I did. So we'll find out.
Never mind, never mind, I can't say my joke. Anyway.
Because this is my second playthrough, by the way. It's just, I was talking about this earlier for people who are here now, who weren't here last time I was talking about.
Is this technically your third playthrough, kind of?
I mean, I guess so. I mean, I started over at one point,
One
but
and
I
a half
still...
playthrough.
I guess so, yeah, but... Yeah, for people not watching, I found out that last time we played this was a year ago, and the last time we played it before that was a year ago. So this is like an annual thing where we play a bit of Undertale. Apparently, we're gonna stick it through to the end this time, though. Okay, we're not skimping out. This time we're finishing this playthrough. I have to have determination, like the character in the game.
It's wild how like you're just describing all this, and Pickle just doesn't give a shit.
Yep.
It's just nonplussed.
I do enjoy the player sprites in this game.
I think they're fucking great. Oh god, you know that? Oh, have I ever complained to you about the one shucklefuck who made that video that was like, pixel art is good, but only when it looks like Owlboy. Why does Undertale look poopy?
Yeah, I remember that.
And it's like, it's so fucking annoying. It's like saying It's like saying, why doesn't every movie look like... name a movie that looks really fancy. Name a movie.
I don't know. Avatar? That movie's known for looking fancy, right?
Fucking... No, I mean a movie that... This person is not biased towards owls. They just have this weird thing where they're just like, pixel art needs
Because
to be
Owlboy has
beautiful
really
TM.
it has like really detailed pixel art.
Yeah.
My favorite pixel art game in that genre of like really detailed animation and everything is Blasphemous. I think that's a really great looking game.
I think Elena actually has vowed to never play Celeste.
Yeah, I don't have much interest in playing Celeste, actually.
And you vowed to never play it.
I don't think I ever did that, but
I think you vowed.
I don't need to vow to never play it. Like, I don't know who I'm gonna be eventually. I don't know if I'll eventually be interested in it.
You stood atop a mountain and ripped your shirt open and said, "God, I will never play Celeste!"
I did not!
And then a lightning bolt came down
It's
and
just
hit
a-
you, but
it's just
dispersed
a-
around you.
It's just a really
Faraday
hard trial and
cage.
error type of game, and I would have to really be in the mood for that, because it's like the most like hard as nails one that I'm aware of. And I would feel compelled to complete it, which Cassie has warned me is a
Impossible.
monumental feat to do, and I don't really want to make myself feel compelled to do that. So I'd rather not play it.
Why don't you just do what you do with some games and just make your own completion?
Because this one keeps track of everything, Biss. This one this one keeps track of it. And so if the game keeps track of it, I have to do it. So I don't want to. Cause like I've still got Cuphead like looming over me that I've got to go back and try to do more at. But that game was so hard. That's the hardest game I've ever played, was Cuphead. I don't want more of that. You say that, Sasha, but you beat Metroid Dread really fast, and I keep hearing people talk about how difficult that game is.
I think it's interesting because it's like I think with a game like
I did not stream Cuphead, Shan. I played that before I started streaming. Anyway,
I find
continue,
people saying that Metroid Dread is difficult interesting because it's like I wonder what they mean. Like I haven't played the game yet, so nobody say anything. If you say anything, I will rip your skin off. But like I wonder if it's just that a load of people, because it's like a big AAA game, right? It's a really hyped game. I wonder if it's just a load of people's first fucking Metroidvania, and they're just like,
yeah, because that's the thing.
Where do I go?
That's a funny thing too, because I've heard both. There's a lot of people saying that this is the most linear Metroid they've played, and like the most like easy to navigate one. And then I've heard people say that they got really lost, couldn't figure out where to go, thought it didn't convey enough, like thought it had too little conveyance. I've heard like both extremes, and I'm like, how are these people talking about the same game? I still have only played like half an hour of Metroid Dread, so I can't really comment, but I've been caught up in too many other things. Did we lose Biss?
Imagine
there you are.
A game called Metroid Stale Bread.
I was curious what you thought about the fact that people are so opposite with their opinions on Metroid Dread.
Well, I think it's just literally we're going back to the thing where it's just like people have expectations of games, and then things are good and bad depending on their expectations.
I see.
Like everybody wants fucking every 3D platformer to be Mario, and some people will go into. I think that like, especially if Metroidvanias, there's going to be like a large gulf, right? Where like a lot of the genre now is concentrated on indie games. So people that like the genre and play the indie ones will probably have gotten like a really high standard for non-linearity and sequence breaking and all this shit, right?
I see.
And then like a fucking person who just buys big Nintendo games because they're big Nintendo games will be like, how do I Metroid?
I've heard people complain that the boss battles are too hard. That's the main thing that I've heard about people saying is hard.
Do they still have parrying in this one?
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm not even going to bother playing it then. That
Oh.
ruined that ruined Samus Returns. It was like the worst
Oh.
mechanic idea ever.
I see.
Absolute
I usually hear
utter
people say that
fucking
they like
dog
that
shit.
addition.
It's terrible because it just means that like there's a million enemies that require you to just stand around and wait for like them to flash and then press a button and then you just win. And it's like I don't know. I feel like Metroid was never really super duper that much about the combat. It was more like I don't know.
Because the bosses are all trial and error things, so you have to it's pattern memorization, from what I've heard.
It's like I like parrying in Metal Gear Rising because it's like
Yeah, and in Spark.
And Spark because it's the exact opposite. It's parrying is like speed and reflexes in those. In Metroid, parrying is wait. Just fucking wait. like in Metal Gear Rising, it's like a boss. You'll have to like parry like literally like 20 times in a 5-second period or something, and get pulling that number out my ass. And then in Spark, it's like if you parry correctly as Spark, you just basically can ignore every damage dealer in the game and speedrun shit. But then in Metro, it's just a way of letting enemies control the pace of battle in an obnoxious way. Gone.
So I'm getting ready to end the stream now. Also, we were at 9 viewers at one point, so we caught up with Metaton.
Oh shit. Catching up with Metaton is fun, but also just sort of like casually walking behind him is probably pretty enjoyable as well.
But yeah, I will be back. I'm going to be back on Tuesday. Ash and Cassie and I are all going to play Mario Party. And I'm going to try to finish Balian Wonder World.
When is that again?
Tuesday.
Wait a minute, you're streaming on Tuesday?
I always stream on Tuesdays, Biz.
Can I come from Mario Party?
Do you have the game?
I can... But, Elena, I have too much money. I can just get it.
Oh, well, it's going to be early in the day. Like, because I always stream before Arrow does. You and Arrow stream.
Okay, I'll figure something out, mate.
Okay, well, if you're there, you're invited, for sure.
Cham likes dodging forever.
And then Thursday, I'm going to continue Soma with Arrow. And maybe play Mario 64? We'll see. And then Friday is Rain World with Cassie, and then Sunday we will continue this. And I'll probably play something else. It'll either be Psychonauts or... Psychonauts 2, rather. Or Mario 64, depending on what I'm feeling like. So that's what we got coming up. Thank you, Bis, for joining me.
What?
I'm sorry if streaming Undertale with me is not the most fun thing for you.
It's okay. You can like just put £50 in my Patreon as an apology.
Next time I will try to get past Muffet, and we might have to go grind, which is not something I'm looking forward to. But anyway, thanks everybody. We got a jam-packed week. The Halloween season is over, so we're back to just streaming regular stuff, and it'll be fun. Thanks everybody. It was a fun day today. And I'll be back again in a couple days. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.